Girls of Reddit, what is an unspoken rule of girl code? If there's a red spot on her pants, you tell her discreetly and immediately. Edit. A lot of guys are asking what to do if they see a woman with a blood stain. You have two options. You could tell her yourself, which may or may not be appreciated depending on the woman. Or you could simply ask another woman to tell her. I love how many guys wanna help. Look out for the ladies who end up in this predicament. D. Lipstick on their teeth, eyeliner in the corner of their eye, skirt tucked into pantyhose. You let them know without making a huge deal about it. You help other women who seem to be in trouble. When I was a teenager, my mom and I went to Walmart to get groceries. We split up to save time and a man started stalking me through the aisles. I finally got out to a main area and saw a lady with two kids. Walked right up to her and stood as close as possible. She was confused, but when I made a motion at the guy, she understood. She loudly thanked me for getting the milk and called me honey. Also referred to her son as my brother. Once the guy left, she stayed with me until I saw my mom, and then stayed where she was until I got to my mom and motioned that I was okay. That lady deserves an award for helping me that day. Always give each other tampons and pads when needed. If you get breast cancer, let as many people as possible feel your lump so they know what they are looking for. Before my mastectomy, my breast made a lot of new friends. Early detection can mean the difference between life and death. Person 1, I like your dress. Person 2, thanks. It has pockets. And LT, displays said pockets, and GT, if your dress has pockets, you let them know. After a few drinks, every girl in the bathroom is your best friend. If another girl comes over to you and pretends to know you, no questions asked. We've been friends for 30 years and haven't seen each other in 5. And always give a tampon if you have one, and someone needs one. Edit. Never lend tampons, always give. Pretend strangers are your friends if you see them being creeped on by a guy, or followed or stared at, etc. If you're wearing a hair tie on your wrist and someone asks for a hair tie, you give it to them, and accept that you likely will never see it again. If friend drinks too much and starts to puke, always hold her hair back for her. If your friend gets back with her shitty ex, you always support your friend, but you also tell her the truth and say if the relationship is toxic. If you walk into the bathroom and the girl in there is being quiet, you do your business and leave as quickly as you can. Girl is trying to poop. No women left behind at the club. You look out for and take care of your girls and don't let random men drag them away without their explicit permission. If someone asks for a sanitary product, you hand one over. Doesn't matter who they are or if you don't like her. If you've got it, you give it. Console the crying one. If she's dating a known abuser, take turns getting her out of the house. Play cards, shop for shoes, ask her to help you lay out the garden, make buy. Never broach the subject yourself, just make sure she knows she's welcome anytime, day or night, with or without advance notice. This one especially applies to college girls. If you're at a party and you see a girl doing something she might regret the next day due to drinking way too much, you go over there and make sure she's okay. This could be a trend across genders too, but when a girl says they love something you are wearing, you always tell her where you bought it and how much it was, and especially if you got it for a discount. As far as I've ever seen, every girl knows the look. The look is a look a girl gets on her face when she is in a situation that she doesn't want to be in. It's part help me and part get me out of here. When you see this look, you step in. Doesn't matter if you know the girl or not. The 5-minute rule. If it can be fixed in 5 minutes or less, tell her. If it can't, bloat situation, etc., then there's no need to say anything because it will literally only make her feel bad. There's 2 types of rules in this thread. Be kind humans to each other. Try to prevent people from getting raped. Much like a code among smokers, you can ask anyone smoking to bum one. There are no barriers among complete strangers if she likes your dress/glasses/haircut/ etc. You receive the compliment with delight and immediately give details as to how to acquire the same. Then you move on again like the total strangers that you are. I had a woman just ask me once how I wash my hair. I have curly hair, so it's a big thing to know your routine. and I spent 10 minutes speaking to a complete stranger on the streets of DC like she was my BFF about co-washing, hair twisting, hair products, and all that jazz. One caveat to this is that, if there is a significant age difference between the compliment giver, being the older one, and the receiver, then there is a chance it might not be received well. It's a fine line. This is very helpful. As an autistic person who doesn't understand unspoken rules, it's very helpful to have posts like this where they're all written. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.